Hey guys, this is Small Town Izzy. Thanks for joining me. Well, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. Football season has finally arrived. The Rebels kicked their season off with Gilmer County at home on Friday. I caught up with Coach Cheatham this week, and we discussed the team's progress during fall camp and his thoughts on the game tomorrow. Here's what he had to say. Hey, Rebel Nation, here with Coach Cheatham. Well, Coach, Season 1 is in the books, and Season 2 approaches. Have you been pleased with fall camp so far?
I have been pleased. I think our energy's been good. We've stayed healthy. We haven't had a lot of injuries, which I think is important. Obviously, the heat has affected some of our stuff because it's been so hot lately. But as far as attendance and the things that the kids are supposed to do, I've been really pleased with their work ethic and what we've got to get done up to this point so far. Obviously, we're not there yet, but we're not playing a game till next Friday. So.
Yeah.
We've got a couple scrimmages tomorrow. We got one tomorrow night. Had one last week. So we got another week to clean things up, get on film tomorrow night, and I think we'll finish it up and be ready for Gilmer.
Yeah. Do you feel like your team is way ahead of this time last year?
You know, from a personal standpoint and a coaching standpoint, I feel like we are. Simply because coming in, to a new school and learning the kids and finding out each one of them's capabilities and where they fit best, putting together a coaching staff. I feel like this year we're not having to deal so much with the new things as we're already in routine. Yeah. So from that standpoint, I think we are further ahead than we were. Offensively and defensively, it's hard to tell right now. Mm-hmm. We've had that one scrimmage and we did some good things, but we did some bad things. Mm-hmm. The film doesn't always, you look at a film after a game and you see it differently than how you see it on Friday when you're actually watching it, because you're able to break everything down and you see the good and the bad. Sometimes a big play happens and everybody in the stands sees something wonderful, but from a coaching standpoint, when you're actually looking at it on film, we might have not blocked anybody right, and it just happened. So we're where we need to be. We're not where we want to be. So I hope that answers the question right now. We're going to continue to work to get better each week and every day. Yeah. I've been telling our kids, you got to do simple things better. I think that's important. That we got to take the little things, stance, start, our execution, and we got to do them better. Mm-hmm. That's what we've been telling them.
Gilmer County rolling in this week. They've struggled for a few years. What do you expect from the Bobcats?
Well, I tell you, they're scary to me because they're hungry.
Yeah. They're
hungry for a win. They got a new coaching staff. They've got one of our coaches from last year that knows me and knows my system. He's down there coaching outside linebackers for them, and that scares you a little bit. Whenever a new coach comes in, he brings new excitement. And when there's new excitement, there's new enthusiasm, you have a renewed life. And they're hungry to win a football game, and we've got to do everything in our ability to keep them from doing that. Whether we can or not, I don't know. I know that coach down there is a very good coach, been around ball for a long time. His assistants are good coaches, and I think he's got some players out that weren't out before. So we'll start working on them Saturday morning after we scrimmage tomorrow night. And like I said a minute ago, it's 7 days a week now. How do I feel about it? It scares me to death. Home opener at our place. And they're hungry, and we just want to make sure that we're not complacent. We don't overlook anybody just because of records or past history or anything like that. And we got to be ready to play the game for 48 minutes. Yeah. Perfect, I think.
Yeah. Great stuff, Coach. Thanks for your time, and good luck this week.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining me for this week's Cheatham Chat. Good luck to the Rebels tomorrow, and I'll see you next time on Small Town Izzy with Big Time Sports.